Hello and welcome to Conlang Calligraph's Everyday Vulcan Language Lessons, with all credit to Mark R. Gardner for creating the language. Lesson 2. Nouns that verb other nouns. In the last lesson, we ended with the sentence, "The doctor is Vulcan," which is not actually a form we had talked about exactly. So let's forget for a moment that we ever talked about pronouns like I and you, and talk for a while about just nouns and verbs. As we covered in the last lesson, Vulcan is a VSO, or verb, subject, object language. So, in the last sentence, "The doctor is a Vulcan," we started with the verb, to be, namtor, followed by the subject, the doctor, or hassu, and then the object, a Vulcan, Vulkansu. You might be wondering at this point how you're supposed to say a and the in Vulcan. The answer is, in modern Golic Vulcan, you don't. Traditional Golic Vulcan used the word for one as a or an, but unless you're planning on time travel as well as space tourism, you don't need to know that. So a little more about subjects and objects for those who haven't taken language lessons in a while. So far, we've only used the verb to be, which doesn't really lend itself to really understanding the difference between subjects and objects. So, here's a verbier verb. To bite. Sehlat. Sehlat. Linguistics has a not quite undeserved reputation for violence, mostly because we really like verbs like bite and hit to really make clear who's doing the doing and who it's being done to. So here's another noun to do some biting for us. Sehlat. Sehlat. A vaguely canine creature native to Vulcan and often as a pet or a guard animal. So as we were saying, Vulcan really likes its verbs to be first. So the first word is going to be bites. Let's say we just want to say, the sehlat bites. That would be sehlat sehlat. Sehlat sehlat. But what is the sehlat biting? Let's say that the sehlat is biting a le-matya, another creature native to Vulcan. This one is vaguely feline, the size of a tiger with poison claws and fangs, and I desperately want one as a pet. So, the sehlat bites the le-matya would be sehlat sehlat le-matya. Sehlat sehlat le-matya. Let's try the same verb again, but this time let's say the Andorian bites the doctor. That would be sehlat andorsu hassu. Sehlat andorsu hassu. But what if the doctor in the sentence got mad and decided to bite the Andorian back? In that case, you would have to reverse the order of the doctor and the Andorian while still keeping the verb at the very beginning. So, sehlat hassu andorsu. Sehlat hassu andorsu. The doctor bites the Andorian. Here's a different verb to play with. To hit. Kultor. Kultor. So let's say you're an artist faced with a poison-clawed le-matya and you have no phaser or anything with you, so you hit the creature. Kultor tanafsu le-matya. The artist hits the le-matya. Kultor tanafsu le-matya. Unfortunately for you, the le-matya gets mad and hits you back. Kultor le-matya tanafsu. The le-matya hits the artist. Kultor le-matya tanafsu. Uh-oh. To help us out of this jam, here's another word. To call. Vutau. Vutau. Great! Now we can say, the artist calls the doctor. Vutau tanafsu hassu. Vutau tanafsu hassu. Awesome. The doctor managed to get you the antivenin in time and you don't die. Be more careful what you try to pet next time. Okay, so speaking of petting, here's one less violent word to round out the lesson. To pet. Strikkau. Strikkau. So now we can say, the human pets the le-matya. It's me, I'm the human. Stricau cominsu le-matya. Stricau cominsu le-matya. Or, for a more logical course of action, the Vulcan pets the sehlat. Stricau Vulcansu sehlat. Stricau Vulcansu sehlat. So just to reiterate, first comes the verb, then the thing doing the verb, then comes the thing the verb is being done to. That's why stricau Vulcansu sehlat means the Vulcan pets the sehlat. If you reverse the nouns and say stricau sehlat Vulcansu, that would mean the sehlat pets the Vulcan. And I'd say you don't want that, but to be honest, that's adorable, so say whichever one you want. Just know which one is which.